This is Jerome Shaw, host of the Open Palm Podcast, motivator, meditator, coming at you live with a message on how to make progress by playing. They say all work and no play makes Jerome a dull boy. If I was not playing, if this was like work to me, if this was like grueling to me, do you think that I would be able to sustain the amount of things that I'm able to do? But that is a good question, because back in the day, I was able to sustain myself doing the things that I preferred not to. I was motivated by what I saw. So how can we find progress by playing in life? This message came to us by Charisse. Shout out to Charisse. She says, the vibration of being you and doing what you love is magnetic. That you will align and be in perfect time with everything that you need in your life when you have that energy. You know, the energy of being in alignment with the things that you feel that you were called to do. Like Carly said the other day, you know, allowing your passion to become your purpose, and it may one day become your profession. What are the things that you do that are play, that don't feel like work to you? It's interesting, you know, if I had just continued on the path I was going, on the path I was guided. I started YouTube back in 2009. Can you believe it? When it was just in its infancy, when it wasn't even as big as it is today, when you couldn't do as much as you could on that platform. There were only just a few creators at that time, and I was one of them, you know, just taking my camera out, riding my bike. I remember riding my bike in this neighborhood with my cousin. And had I continued YouTube and just doing skits and doing videos and doing the things that I enjoyed, the things that I loved, from then, who knows where I'd be today? Where YouTube is one of the most disrupting platforms in the industry, creating teenage millionaires all the time. Young folks who have found out the cheat code, who have learned the secret of doing what they love and loving what they do. Reaping the rewards of being themselves and not trying to be anyone else. How can you make progress? By playing. You know, when you do what you love, they say it's not work anymore. You'll never work another day in your life. Call it in. Hey, there was one time I was like, oh, why don't I just retire now? Right? Why am I waiting till I'm 67 to retire, right? To have this reoccurring thing come in when I'm too old to enjoy, or I say I'll be still young. But why would I wait till I'm this age that they say that I have deemed myself worthy to be able to now retire and live the life that I want? And love the life that I live. Why can't I just do that today? And a voice said, well, then go ahead and do it. Just retire now. And I said, okay, I'm retired. I'm retiring to my play. I'm retiring to my passions. I'm retiring to my joy. I'm retiring to all the things in life that I do not consider work, because for me, they are play. The things that I love to do. So what are the things that you love to do anyway? You know, there's a quote here by Steve Jobs. It says, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. And if you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you will know it when you have found it. Much love to you for finding the things that you love to do. And when you have found yourself in life, may you never let go. Ask yourself, what is something that if you did today, you would never want to stop doing? Even if it were to change and evolve, you could still do that thing with no regrets. You know, by doing what you love, you also inspire and awaken the hearts of others. People see you doing what you love, and they see that energy. They feel that electricity, and they are drawn by that magnetism of you being an inspiration, being in spirit, being inspired, having that wonderful creativity, that magnetism of just being in your element, doing what you love. You can start to open doors where for others there were only walls, seeing things when before you might have saw nothing. Loving what you do and doing what you love can be magical and majestic for the magnetism bringing in the life you wish to have, the things you wish to do, and the places you wish to go, and the people you wish to meet. So are you doing what you love today, or just what is expected? I remember I was doing everything that was expected of me, right? After coming out, right, they say get a good education, right? So you can get a good job, so you can make a good living, and then you can have a good retirement, and then finally have a good life, right? I was in line for all of that. I was standing in line for that system. Standing in line, you know, when I went to DJ karaoke, I loved what I did as much as I could, but I wasn't doing what I loved. When I was stocking at the grocery store, I wasn't loving what I did or doing what I loved. When I was a zipline tour guide, I was loving what I did, but I wasn't doing what I loved. When I was a poker dealer, I wasn't really doing what I loved or loving what I did. When I was teaching kids at an American Ninja Warrior gym how to be ninja warriors in the obstacle course, right? I loved what I did, but I wasn't doing what I loved. When I was helping people through maze rooms and I was agents on the radio with different people coming in and out, I loved what I did, but I wasn't doing what I loved. Ask yourself, my friend, what is something that you can do? I love this by Raw Vitalista. Of course, our friend Sietske from Austria. She put, I got so much playing to do, right? We usually hear, I got so much work to do, but she said, no, rewind. It's play. And it's not even funny. Would you imagine yourself waking up every day to play? Ask yourself right now. Comment down below. Challenge yourself, even if you're watching this on the replay. Ask yourself, what looks like play to you, but feels like work to others? What is something that comes natural for you? For me, it was performance. It was inspiring others. It was being passionate about lifting someone else up. It was encouraging somebody to understand that there was greatness in them all along. It was getting somebody to think about new waves of thinking, new waves of thought, opening their mind to new possibilities, to life's wonderful gifts. It was being inspired by others and learning from others and teaching what I've learned. People saw that in me. They realized that I already had those qualities that I didn't even see in myself. They said, Jerome, have you ever thought about teaching? Yo, you would make a great teacher. Yo, hey, I don't know if anybody's told you this, but you ever thought about becoming a teacher? And I thought to myself, could there be something with this? I mean, around the 50th person who asked me this, could there be something to this? But yet I went and applied at different teaching jobs, and I realized that I might love what I was doing, but even that wasn't really doing what I loved. How could I combine them? How could I bring them together seamlessly to live a life that I thought was worthy and fulfilling for me? And in turn, bringing that electricity and that magnetism for others. By shining, you allow others to shine. Lastly, my friend, you've heard for yourself over and over two things: doing what you love and loving what you do. But what is the difference? As we say, when you do what you love, it is freedom. But when you love what you do, you'll always have happiness with you. You won't ever have to be in the pursuit of happiness when you're loving what you do in life. But I had to realize that there was a difference. I could just sit on the couch and play video games, and that would be doing what I loved at the time. And also a mixture of loving what I did. But would it be as rewarding as that inner passion, that fire, that burning desire that I had within me that no one could take away? That is the question that you must answer for yourself. How can you make progress in life? With play. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Haruka, much love. Thank you for joining. Haruka says, inspiring others and also touching hearts of many through music. Yes, I've heard you play the koto. I've actually done Tai Chi to your koto music, meditating to your wonderful melodies. And thank you, Haruka, for loving what you do and doing what you love. Shelly Nix, my brother, appreciate you. Yeah. Those were some dope jobs, you know. They weren't my purpose, you know. They were stepping stones to show me what really mattered, what truly was important for me. And I'm glad that I found it. So Shelly Nix, brother, what is your passion? Seetsuke, what is your passion? Nikita, what is your passion? Tracy, what is your passion? Carly, what is your passion? Nadia, what is your passion? Anna, what is your passion? Zach, tell us your passion. Write it down sometime to yourself whenever you get the chance. Write a list of the things that you love and the things that you do that you love. And when you write this list down, circle the top 3. Spend some time on those. Cultivate those. Nourish those. Give those some tender love and care. And I promise, you'll receive more than you even bargained for in life. It will no longer be a struggle or a striving or a surviving, but it'll be a thriving and a constant arriving. Yes, Haruka says, I haven't been doing music for a long time. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you, my friend. We need you. Shelly Nix says, I recently started practicing my music with a band. I think music might be the way for me. Come on now. I've seen your passion. I've been in the studio with you, brother. Lights a fire inside me. There you go. Nadia says, I am passionate about life, about redefining what is, how it feels, and how it's lived. Woo! That's passion. Nikita says, currently, I'm passionate about my yoga practice. I love it. And we see that you are vulnerable and you're putting yourself out there. You're putting your practice up for others to see. And there is joy in that, because we see the love that you have for yourself, and the love that you have for you shines through. So much love, my friend. Thank you so much for breathing in this space today and asking yourself these questions that can be thought-provoking, that can be deep and probing, that can get the answers to what we're looking for, bringing out life's gifts from within. So begin, my friend, and share this with someone who you feel would need to hear it or would gain value from this message. If you were live, hashtag live. If you're on the replay, hashtag replay there. And even if one person gets to hear this message, it is more than enough. So I appreciate you sharing that there. Definitely hit the bell notification to be notified whenever we do these live sessions. And check out the Open Palm podcast. That's the one in the bio up there. For you, your listening pleasure and your daily inspiration. Be well. Be blessed. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I trust that you will allow the rest of your life and the breath of your life to be the best of your life. Rule number 1, always have fun. Rule number 2, listen to rule number 1. 2 rules in life. Take care.